It's the dearly departed Grover Cleveland here, and you're watching Inktober on Ink the Book Show, filmed in front of a dead studio audience. Behold, you can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his Inktober drawings and his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon on YouTube. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ink the Book Show. I'm Dino Ryan, and we're about to do another Inktober drawing. Here, let me take this off. I don't want my family to see it, because it's a secret. All right. So here's my entry for today. It's a simple one. You might recognize this guy from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. He's the Abominable Snowman. And look, found another bunny to pick on. The what do you call it? The prompt for today for Inktober is kind. I was trying to think of something kind of Halloween monster-y related that I could do for kind. And this guy popped into my head. I've done another Chuck Jones related Inktober drawing in the past. I did a scene from Waikiki Rabbit a long time ago, years ago, which I was not trying to be Halloween themed then, but I did the two guys washed up on the shore, and they were imagining each other as food. The one guy was imagining the other guy as a sandwich or something in my drawing. I'm actually not as big a fan of the Chuck Jones Bugs Bunnies as other earlier ones. I like this guy, but Chuck Jones is not my favorite. I'm not wild about his style, especially the more his stuff starts to look like How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm not a big fan of that look. I like How the Grinch Stole Christmas too, but it's not my favorite look for the cartoons. This guy almost looks like a Muppet. He's very similar to Jim Henson Muppet. You know who he kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Telly. Remember Telly? He's kind of like neurotic and stuff. Always kind of spazzing out. That's who this guy kind of reminds me of as I'm drawing him. I will pet him and hug him and give him $1 million, and I don't know what he says. It's probably that. So this is the abominable snowman. When Bugs and Daffy find themselves in the Himalayas, Bugs took his classic wrong turn at Albuquerque. So, dragging my birthday into a whole week of birthday celebration. We had cake last night because I fell asleep on my birthday, on my actual birthday. Because I'm an old man now. I can't help it. I think last night they also gave me more cigars. What else? What else? What else? Oh, tonight I'm seeing They Might Be Giants. In a little while, I'm leaving to see They Might Be Giants. It's kind of why I did a simpler drawing today. I am running out of time. I cannot keep up with my days. They are going by way too fast. Let's see, a little bunny rabbit. Oh, how cute. Poor little thing is not long for this world. I will pet him and squeeze him and break his neck. Sorry. I will break his little neck. Not on purpose, of course. He just loves so powerfully. It's like my sister when she was a little kid. She loved animals so much, but she might have loved them a little too much. Came out a little too strong with the animals. My dad used to call her Elmira, like from Tiny Toon Adventures. Which, did I hear that's coming back? Because Pinky and the... No, I guess Pinky and the Brain came back with Animaniacs. But I thought I heard that all those other Steven Spielberg cartoons were getting a revival too now. Like, I think I might have heard that about Freakazoid too. Yeah, I definitely heard it about Tiny Toon Adventures. I think when I heard that, I heard that they were going to get my guy, Charlie Adler, to voice Buster again, Buster Bunny, which would be amazing. Charlie Adler is one of the wildest voice actors ever. I love his acting, and he doesn't really do it much now. But he mostly directs voice actors, as I understand, these days. But he's amazing. My prime example of of his acting is Cow and Chicken, the show Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network. He voiced Cow, Chicken, and the Red Guy, and it's just some of the most insane voice acting I've ever heard in my life that he does. He was also Ickis on Real Monsters, which I didn't love that show, but the voice of Ickis is mind-bending too. Okay. I feel like this is almost cheating. I feel like this is too simple. Last night, so yesterday I watched Over the Garden Wall on HBO Max. So I was in the mood to watch Halloween stuff. That's a good thing to break out for Halloween. I was surprised my brother said his kids didn't like it so much. They found it kind of boring. But it's really cute and funny, and also gets real scary. It was made for kids. I mean, it was made for Cartoon Network, but it's a 10-part animated series. There's 10 parts to it, and they're each 10 minutes long. It's on HBO Max. It's really, really cute, but it might be a little subtle for younger children, I guess. But it's very funny, very scary at parts. And it's got Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood is the main character, Wirt. And then it's also got Christopher Lloyd in it. It's got John Cleese in it. It's got Tim Curry in it. And it's got Fred Stoller in it. Fred plays Fred the horse. You might not know the name like I do off the top of your head, because I've been reading credits since I was a little boy. but he's a funny character actor. You'll recognize his voice when you hear it. I think he played not the brother. He's not he's not Brad Garrett, but he played some character on Everybody Loves Raymond. He's the guy that talks like this. You know that guy, Fred Stoller. He's in Dumb and Dumber. He's like, get off the phone. He's like pounding on the phone booth, and then the guy kills him. Or something. I don't know if he kills him. Let's see if I can... Oh, but so I watched Over the Garden Wall, and then I watched a bunch of Billy and Mandy, also on HBO Max, and then later in the night I watched what was it that I watched? I watched an old movie I remember from like the 90s called what is it called? It's got James Marsden in it. It's kind of about this like cult in the high school in the new town that he moves to. What was that called? Got you where I want you. Why can't I think of it now? James Marsden. What is that dang movie called? Disturbing Behavior. And it's got, what's his name? William Sadler in it. Katie Holmes. So I watched that. And then I started to watch The Faculty, but I fell asleep during it because it was pretty late at that point. And I'm an old man now. Don't forget. But yeah, Disturbing Behavior, it has that song in it by Harvey Danger, the Flagpole Sitta song. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. That was a big one in our house when it came out. I also like another song on that album called... Oh, I didn't do a shout here. Authenticity Trip. No, Authenticity. Authenticity Trip is a They Might Be Giant song. Who I'm seeing tonight. I will pet them and squeeze them and... your house down. Okay, so he doesn't say that. That's how my dad always used to tell the story of the Three Little Pigs. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll your house in. There we go. This was a real quick one. I did it in 20 minutes. Like I say, I feel like I kind of cheated, but I can't hang out too long today. I gotta clean up that rabbit a little bit. Let's do it. Oh, into his iris over here. There we go. All right. That's the idea. That's what we're doing for today. Kind. Inktober, entry number 13. Kind. Lucky number, kind. All right, I'm going to get out of here and go to the They Might Be Giants show in a little bit. I got to get ready. So, let's get our little banner in the shot there. So, this is Bean Ink the Book Show with me, Ryan O'Connor. I'll be back tomorrow for another prompt. What's tomorrow's prompt, I wonder? Let's take a look here. It is... My Inktober prompt list is getting buried. Tomorrow is empty. I don't know what I'm going to do, but sounds like an easier one compared to a lot of them this month. So tomorrow we're doing empty. And then to leave you with some artistic advice, don't ever, for any reason, shoot two birds with one bullet. Always use a stone.